Yes, good day. What I'm going to show you here today is importing the CSV file that you're going to export from MS Dynamics. This will create the link through Prospector back to the MS SQL Database that's going to be set up. So once you create the phone book name, in this particular example, I've created a phone book here called Great Brands MS Dynamics Import. So once that's created, you right-click over top of the phone book for the import option that you see selected here in Prospector. Once you open the import option, you're able to browse that computer workstation looking for the CSV file which you exported previously. So in this particular example, you can see there's multiple phone books that are available here, like our phone book import, but for this particular so that's the one we're going to use for this particular example, is our phone book import. Okay. So once we select our file, we have the ability to map the common fields. So here we want to map the phone number, and we want to have the ability to map in particular that customer number. That's that custom field 2. So what you do is you select here from the header files. You map the phone number to make sure it's in the appropriate spot. You want the last name, not the address. Or sorry, the first name, not the address. Then you want the last name. So you just want to map your fields out accordingly. Okay, match the city to the city, memo field to memo field, zip to zip. Okay, but you want to leave the memo field where it is as well. Then you put a check mark in Go to Extended Field Map Next. Okay, and here's where you want to have, for custom 2, you want to find the customer number. In this particular situation, this phone book doesn't have one, so we're going to use the phone number as the unique one. Okay, and I think that's what you were using as well. So whether it's the phone number or the customer number, that's what you want to map in custom field 2. Okay, then we're going to click Next. Now we have the option. It's going to filter out all the duplicate records that we have. And then we're going to finish our import overall. So it's just letting us know that the import's about to begin, which is good. And you'll see that pop up as a task down at the bottom, and you see that it's progressing accordingly. Okay. So as this imports, it's going to filter out all the duplicate records, and it's going to tag it into an SQL database that's set up. Once in that database and you start the dialer, in the campaign, we're going to assign the campaign to use this phone book that we're importing now, or this list of people. So here I've already created our Great Brands campaign. I edit and assign the import, MS Dynamics import. That's the phone book that we're going to dial, and then it'll start dialing accordingly. Now the next view that I'm going to show you, once our import finishes, the next view I'm going to show you, there'll be another video, is what will happen with virtual display. There is a video already out there to show you this, but I'm going to show you specifically towards you and how you need to operate it. And I'm going to show you an example of how we use it here in our office to connect with the Sugar Online CRM and what we do to have that import happening. So part of you understanding how to create the API hook is also to understand the front end. What is the programming that you're doing? How is that supposed to function? That's what I'm trying to show you here. So our import is just finished. We removed all our duplicates. We can close this task. And our 30,000 records are ready now to be dialed. Once it's assigned to our campaign, we're ready to go. So that's it for importing the list. You select the list that you want to import, map the fields out, remove the duplicates, and it's all done.